Let's say the last 3 months, we've done almost $180,000. All right, my name is Justin Goff. From Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. Nice and chilly this time of the year. I started doing online marketing about 4 years ago when I was in college. Kind of just out of necessity. My story actually is pretty funny. I got into a decent-sized gambling debt that I could not pay off. Tried to find a way to make some money. The first option was I went and grabbed a job valeting cars, and I absolutely hated it. But it was a good way to kind of get started. And then I kind of decided to make a website to try to sell, sports picks to a bunch of people. And in that first year, I can still remember, like, I was probably online for maybe 2 months, and I made a sale of, it was $147. And that was the first sale I'd ever made online. And literally, I still remember that, like, looking at the screen, just going absolutely nuts. It was probably the biggest sale of my life. Like, I've told other people, like, I've had $5,000 days since then, actually kind of regularly, and that first $147 sale still excites me way more than anything else. I had like 2 job offers lined up, and I was like, well, I really want to do this stuff online, but I'm not making enough to really go at it, but I might as well just give it a try, and worst comes to worst, I'll grab a job bartending or maybe get a different job. And within about 2 or 3 months, my stuff really took off. I was making like $10,000–15,000 a month within probably about 3 or 4 months. How I met the guy I work with now, I hired him. We kind of bartered back in the day. He would train me like 3 days a week as my personal trainer. And I did he worked at a gym, and I did work for him, online marketing type stuff. We just bartered. And he got to the point where he wanted to do some stuff online. And I was getting really, really good results with him. He was pretty determined that he wanted to get some stuff online, wanted to make some money with it. We kind of started from there with a partnership. If you talk to literally any one of my friends or, past girlfriends, they tell you I'm honestly not a very bright guy. And I continue to succeed with this stuff because, A, I am willing to test everything, and B, honestly, I'm really not afraid to fail in any regards to it. So I'll do some of the dumbest split tests you'll ever see, and they end up doing really well. We make a bunch of money, and it's something that's probably one of the most basic things there is that separates the people who make really good money from the people who just kind of just get by is split testing. But it's the most unsexy part of the business. It really is. I mean, it's not about the only people who are really interested in it usually are people who have really good businesses. So if you're making $1 million a year, and I could show you how to bump that 30% with split testing. That's probably one of the biggest tips I would give someone is the implementation and getting stuff done as fast as possible. I used to always be such a perfectionist, had to get stuff done exactly how I wanted it. I've kind of come to the spot now where I'm much more apt to get something done and then tweak from there, because when you delay, when you procrastinate, I mean, everybody pretty much knows that's when nothing ends up getting done. ClickBank is amazing for, I've had so many people try to switch me over to different merchant accounts, stuff like that. ClickBank for me is perfect because I'm very non-tech savvy.